What's up YouTube, Deadraw here, bringing another video today. Today we're going to be going over the new Nobleman card. I just want to do a quick little card review sort of on this. The effect got released today, I think, and it was today, yeah. And you know, I actually think it's actually super good. I think this card has some real potential for meta play. It's very interesting. The only one thing is it is a hard once per turn. So let's get into it. It's called Crossout Designator so far in the OCG. It's a quick play spell card. You can only activate it, yeah, sure, hard once per turn. All right, first off, you declare one card name. Banish that card from your deck. This is that resolution, remember? And if you do, until the end of this turn, its effects are negated as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of cards with that same original name. This one's actually super interesting, and that's because, you know, every deck is playing hand traps right now. So you can banish your own copy of Ash Blossom for combo decks and stuff like that, and you just go off. You're able to just do so many things, and you know, you don't have to worry about that hand trap, especially in like OCG. You banish your own copy of Max C, you don't have to worry about getting Max Seed. It's absolutely insane. Plus you're still able to use your own Max C on your turn if you had drawn it as well. Just an example for OCG right there. Same thing. You can use the same thing, like example with Ash Blossom. You know, Called by the Grave makes it so if you have that card, it's not very good on your turn, because you know, you called the Ash Blossom, you're not going to be able to Ash them. But this actually allows you to continue to extend and have those cards not be completely dead in your hand. And not only that, it's not only just good for hand traps. I think that's probably what it's going to be used for mainly. But like, for example, if you draw like this and a Called by the Grave and you have a one card combo, this is being super specific, but like you can call something like Infinite Impermanence, and now like your called could never have hit that, and now you have a called for any other hand trap. It's actually super interesting. You know, I could see this being played in like Crusadia, Guard Dragon, and stuff like that. So, and then not only does it have the application for hand traps, like I was saying, it has the application for mirror matches, just even generic good staple cards. See, now it says banish that card from your deck. I feel like it would have to be from your main deck, but and not from your extra deck. I think I'm not sure how that will go. I'm assuming it has to be from your main deck. If it also is like extra deck stuff, it's absolutely insane. But I think it's just main deck. Just in the mirror match, like in Salaman Great Mirror Match, if you banish a Gazelle on their turn as a quick play, they're not going to be able to play, and you're going to be able to go off on your next turn. You know, the application that is not going to stop that monster during your turn is actually what makes Called by the Grave pretty fair. In a lot of ways. I mean, it's a part of the reason why it's so good as well, but it's also part of the reason, like in the mirror matches, against certain hand traps, how that card's supposed to be kind of used. I feel like it's more meant for hand traps. You know, it makes it more fair in a sense because you can't use that hand trap, and this just lets you go off, and then you can still hand trap your opponent. You can still do things to your opponent. There's so many applications with this card, and I feel like there's gonna be some nifty things going on with some. Really, for some decks, like say Cosmo, even though it negates the effects for the rest of the turn, does Dark Destroyer really care about that? You know, you get to search a Dark Destroyer, and then you add it to your hand with like Cosmo Joe, for example. This isn't the greatest meta example, but it is a small example that I'm just thinking of off the top of my head. I've only had a few minutes to think about this this card. Actually, haven't really done much more into it. I think this card is actually insane. Like, I think this is going to see play. It's going to be very good. It's very interesting to see something like this. Is it healthy for the game? I think it's debatable. We'll see. I like the card, but I also don't like it at the same time. It's gonna be a mess. We'll see how it kind of plays out and how things go. Let me know what you think of this card. Do you think it's really good for the game? Do you think it's bad for the game? Do you think it's not even a good card? Do you think the card's shit? If you think the card's amazing, let me know. Comment down below. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya.